Get ready with me like we're on FaceTime. How much is your living expenses as a city girly living alone? When you're a content creator, you don't get paid monthly, you get paid. Hindi lang ako pwede ang chika dito. Sinabi ko talaga sa sarili ko na it has to work. Talk about your first sahod as a content creator po. That's a really good shade match. Wow! I had my fair share of bad relationship, especially nung sobrang naging life-changing niya for me kasi sobrang napafade niya ang aking mga dark spots. Oh my gosh guys, ang tagal ko nang gustong gawin to and today wala tayong time limit, talagang chikahan tayo. So hopefully habang nag-ready kayo, i-play nyo to at sabay tayo mag-ready kasi medyo mahaba-haba ang ating chikahan. I'm so excited. So if wala kayo sa broadcast ko, sali kayo. Charis. Pero yes, sumali kayo guys kasi nag-a-ask ako ng mga prompt dito. Ayan, naglagay ako ng prompt na ask me about anything para naman may pagchichikahan tayo, diba? So today I'm actually going to Makati with my friend. Kami ay magaganda-gandahan, dinner, ganyan, early dinner. I rarely go to Makati kasi napakalayo niya sa akin. So, gagandahan ko talaga. Starting with skin prep. So, when I'm getting ready, I like to do, if I have a lot of time I like to do my skin prep first and then my hair while my skin prep is soaking. Ano ba yan? Soaking. Absorbing! And then after that, I do my makeup. Kasi if nagahol yung time ko for my makeup, it's okay. Kasi my priority is my hair. My hair has to look good, has to look put together. I'm using this vitamin C from Japan. It's pretty oily. But so far, so good. Kasi ako ay mag-brighten up naman ang aking skin. Okay, first question we have here is, how much is your living expenses as a city girly living alone with her cat? Okay, naisip ko how can I answer this in the most transparent way but also keeping everything private. You know what I mean? I'm not comfortable sharing my monthly expenses anymore, but I'm gonna try to answer this. If it's a good month, like for example, I stick to my food budget, I stick to my rent, hindi naman nag-iiba yung mga yan. Rent, kuryente, like if it's a good month when it comes to my kuryente, there are times kasi na sobrang mahal. It's usually on the 5-digit mark lang. But if nagsabay-sabay yan, like nung summer, super mahal ng kuryente, nagkasakit yung cats ko, or talagang it's their grooming month, my expenses can go to 6 digits na, which I try not to do that. Yung pang 6-digit mark ng aking expenses, yun na yung once. Hindi siya yung parang baseline expenses, rent, food, basically the necessities. So, I try to keep it on the 5-digit mark lang. So, yeah. This is my sunscreen. Okay, that's our skin prep. Oh my gosh, my skin looks so good right now. I love skincare. Anyway, while that's soaking in, I will part my hair. I wanna do hot rollers kasi pinapractice ko siya. Yung una kong nagawa, hindi talaga siya giving. So, I'm gonna part my hair properly now, because to be honest, sobrang mema nung pagka-part ko sa hair ko nun. So, when I'm at the salon, they usually part my hair in the front like this. On the back, they divide it into 2 then. So, I'm gonna do that. So, this is my thermal brush. It's from Ckeyin. Yung una ko nabudol sa inyo guys is Ubitor. If you have that already, it's fine. You don't have to buy this na, but I prefer this kasi mas tighter yung kanyang bristles. Could attempt to style it like how the hairstylist did it sa aking last video of getting my hair done. Super bet ko yun. Yung hindi ko gusto yung super laking blowout na, alam mo yung nauusan Dyson blowout. Gusto ko yung paloob na ganyan. Pero long lasting kasi whenever I do this, hindi siya long lasting. That's why I'm gonna do hair rollers na. So, anyway, how are you guys? Hindi lang ako pwede ang chichika dito. Kayo, magkano ang monthly expenses ni Charis? Every time nga man nakikita ako sa TikTok na ang mura ng kuryente nila, yun talaga ang aking multo. Wah, aking multo ay ang aking kuryente bill. Kasi, actually, mura na nga yung kuryente ko ngayon. 5.8. Pero nung summer, umabot siya ng 10K. I don't know what I'm doing wrong or what is it about my place. Pero okay lang kasi yung friend ko, same lang din naman kami. So parang, as long as same kami ng kuryente, hindi ako masyado mag-worry na may ginagawa akong mali. You know what I mean? This is my hair rollers. Marami siyang laman. Iba-ibang size. And super mura lang na. Ililink ko siya sa baba. Okay, we have a next question here. Being a content creator, what was your I made it moment? Something that made you realize na it was worth pursuing. I like that question. Okay, for me, magkaiba yung I made it moment ko sa when I thought it was worth pursuing. So, when I pursued content creation, it was all courage and risk on my part. Kasi it wasn't like, oh, I'm doing this full-time na, ganyan. It wasn't like a big moment for me. Talagang pinilit ko siya. Sinabi ko talaga sa sarili ko na it has to work. This is what I'm doing. This has to work. When I moved to Manila, that was like my biggest decision na, oh, full-time na to, final na. I just made sure na meron akong savings and meron akong enough money to live in Manila for a couple of months, and then I'm gonna go from there. You know what I mean? When you're a content creator, you don't get paid monthly. You get paid each contract per project. So before I moved here and decided I'm gonna do this super duper full time, I made sure na mahaba yung listahan ko ng payables para magpatong-patong yung papasok na project, tas mahaba pa yung pila ng aking mga sweldo, basically. So that's what made me move to Manila, na medyo mas may security. Talagang I had the courage to pursue my dreams. Wow. But at that time, I'm already getting traction. Not a lot, pero enough to get a few brand deals here and there. And definitely 2023, end of 2023, I grew my channel. I reached 100k end of 2023, and then 2024 was a big year for me in terms of career, ganyan. So yun yung decision making ko when I decided na, okay, I'm gonna do this full time. My I made it moment, actually, I don't know if I'm being too hard on myself lang, no? But I feel like wala pa masyado. Meron ako mga I made it moment na, oh my gosh, this feels so nice. Like, for example, sa CeraVe event, I felt special at that event, you know? I feel like I'm one of the most important, wow, KOLs there, and I had a team and everything. So, being spoiled like that, being treated like an actual influencer who's there to work was a I made it moment for me. Another I made it moment, yung mga when I reach a milestone like 100k, 200k. Definitely moving into this space or a better space. Even yung last space natin was an I made it moment. But so far, like career-wise, thinking about like, oh, I made it as an influencer. Hindi pa talaga kasi in my head, I always say this, like, I'm just starting out. I have a long way to go. Alam mo yon. Kasi nga, totoo naman, nag-start out pala naman tayo. Konti pa lang tayo dito sa YouTube. Konti pa rin parang tayo sa TikTok. Although, lately, since nag-blow up ang mga videos natin, people recognize me more. I'm getting, like, a bit of recognition here and there. So, definitely part yun ng I made it moment. But the I big Taylor Swift long live I made it moment, I'm still waiting on that. So, yeah. In fairness ha, bilib ako sa sarili ko na nagagawa ko to, nakakapag-multitask ako. Sana naman slay ang kinalabasan nito ha. Okay, I have to drink water kasi parang natutuyo ang laway ko sa inyo. I've been so good sa pag-inom ng water, guys. I feel so much better. It's true what they say. Kapag umiinom ka ng water, hindi masyadong marami ang iyong problema. This is gonna take such a long time. Let me montage it for you guys. After 30 minutes, I'm done! Okay, feeling ko, mas okay yung pagka-section ko this time. Mas giving siya, you know what I mean? Okay, let's do my makeup. I'm just gonna do my regular makeup look, you know what I mean? I'm gonna prep my skin though. Naalala ko, meron pala akong ganito. This is from e.l.f. I like to use this to blur out my pores kasi medyo prominent ang aking pores. You see that? Hopefully the camera can pick up the difference. Next question. Talk about your first sahod as a content creator po. I don't remember my first sahod, but it's definitely not big or anything. For sure, masaya ako ng panahon na yon, but hindi ko talaga maalala. I remember my first PR though, galing siyang Teviant, which I was so happy to receive that PR kasi I was like, oh my god, Teviant knows I exist. So that's very nice of them. For foundation, I have the new BLK foundation and I also have this. Ito na-try ko na, kaya lang medyo kulang yung coverage niya for what I'm going for. You know what? I'm not gonna try anything new for now kasi I wanna look good today. So I just want a little illuminator. And I really love this foundation from Shiseido, pero it's too light on me. Let's see, baka shade ko na to. Last time I used this, it's too yellow on me. So this is Teviant in the shade Trench. And then I'm gonna mix a little bit of my Shiseido. Lord, please work. You have to work. Okay. Looking good, looking good. I'm gonna try. Look how cute. And this is from Dala. Ito yung cloud blender nila. It's so cute. Hopefully it blends my foundation well. Kasi parang mas malaki siya for my liking. I like the beauty blender size lang na medyo maliit. But this is super satisfying, guys. Okay, how's the shade match? Feeling ko okay naman. That's a really good shade match. Wow! Color corrector from Get Ready With Me. Okay, next question. May sabi dito, how do you handle when you get burned out or tired from creating and editing content? What's the ultimate thing that you do? So, being a content creator is honestly one of the easiest jobs in the world. Ang kalaban mo lang talaga is the burnout phase. Yun yung inaalagaan ko. I've been doing content creation for 4 years na. Natutunan ko na talaga na once I start feeling a little bit burnt out, yung as in sobrang konti lang, yung signs na parang hindi na ako excited mag-film, napapagod na ako, wala pa akong ginagawa, I rest. Talagang the ultimate thing that I do is I stop. Kasi kapag tinuloy-tuloy ko pa yon, after nun, 1 week na ako hindi magka-content, which is not a good thing. Kasi when it comes to content creation, you are your own boss. Like, I do have my manager, of course. Like, I'm still pretty much on my own when it comes to discipline like that. So, whenever I feel a slight sign of burnout, I try my best to take a rest muna. Lack of motivation is different for me. Kapag rested naman na ako, there's really no reason for me to be this tired anymore. Pero wala lang ako maisip na content. What I'm going to do is, I will create not so good content. Ulit-ulitin ko yun. Sasanayin ko na naman yung katawan ko, yung bibig ko na nagko-content na naman. Especially if I go from, like for example, after kong magpa-wisdom tooth removal, hindi talaga ako nag-film ng maayos for 2 weeks. So, nung gumaling na ako at dumating na yung motivation ko to film, I could not think of a single thing to film. And may kita nyo yun sa engagement ko, pangit siya. Kasi you guys can also tell na, oh, this is not my best output. And anong ginawa ko? Nag-film ako na nag-film. And I uploaded those not so great videos until such time na nasanay na naman ako na mag-film, na this is what I do. Akin yung creative juices, it's flowing, you know what I mean? So yeah, I hope that helped. A very sad day for me. I am out of my favorite bronzer. Hindi pa ako nakakapag-order kasi I'm determined na i-scrape ko pa to. This is Strokes in the shade Cinnamon. I just really love the shade on me. The formula, hindi siya super glowy, hindi naman siya super matte. This one lasts super long on me as well, and the color is just so nice for my skin tone. This is only like 300 pesos. I also want to try out high-end foundation. No, high-end bronzer kasi. So if you guys have like a favorite high-end bronzer, recommend nyo naman sa akin sa comments. Budulin nyo rin ako, guys. I actually love reading your recommendations kasi yung iba sa inyo talaga, magaganda din ang mga budol ninyo, ha? I feel like we have a bond going on na, Miss Janica, try this, Miss Janica, try that. And then I'll tell you guys to try this and try that. And we just enjoy each other's recommendation. You know what I mean? By the way, this brush from OVW, I've had this for I think 3-4 years. In fairness ha, going strong pa din siya. So if I really wanna be precise with the application ng cream products ko, ito yung ginagamit ko. Like, it's so good. It blends out cream products really, really well. And feeling ko 100 pesos lang to or less than niya, mga 60 pesos lang, ganyan. OVW brushes, yun yung mga nire-recommend ko sa starting out pala mag-makeup kasi they do perform really well. I love them. So this is how I do my makeup talaga, guys, in real time. I like to blend so much and I layer my products well. So after that initial Get Ready With Me Cosmetics concealer, I like to go in with something really high coverage and brighter just on this inner part. This is why I like a smaller sponge. This is so nice for foundation, but for precision, I like the Beauty Blender kasi that one is super pointed. Blend, 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 blend. Mas okay ba yung ganito? Kasi parang hindi ako nakaharap sa inyo. Ayan. Is that better? Pasensya na. Foundation pa lang naman tayo. For blush, I think I'm wearing a brown top. Oh, I wanna go for coral. That's so good. Let's see anong pwede dito. Okay. Perfect. This is cotton candy from Get Ready With Me Cosmetics. Oh, that's pretty, guys. I have been loving coral blushes so much. By the way, sana naman panoorin nyo tong Get Ready With Me ko na matagal sa YouTube, Kasi pag hindi charot. Hindi. It's okay if you don't. We're gonna stick to vlogs na lang if hindi to bumenta. Pero bebenta yan. Panoorin nyo ha. Hype nyo kasi ko. Wah! Ang kapal. Guys, ang ganda ng blush na to. Oh my gosh, I'm so pretty. Gusto ko yung gantong hair. Pwede bang ganito na lang lumabas? I love it. Something for my nose. Ah! Ang ganda! Ang ganda ko. Charit. Set ko yung face ko ng powder. So, for the initial setting, I use Laura Mercier. And then I swirl my brush in there. Oh, umuulan. And tap that all over my face. And then I go in with my powder pigment, so my bronzer. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury. And I like to set my cream products. I like this brush for bronzer. This is the contour brush from Lovely Cosmetics. Loki, na overstimulate na ako dito, ha? Ano ba itong ginagawa ko? For blush, I have been loving this blush lately. Eh, wala siyang pangalan. Kaleidos, pero hindi ko alam anong shade. It's this coral shade. And I just like to put quite a lot kasi gusto ko bright. So good. Hindi pa tayo tapos sa powder. Madami tayong powder na ilalagay. I take my Charlotte Tilbury with a very precise brush. Lagay ko siya sa under eyes ko para ma-brighten. Then, I take the medium shade for all over my face. We're gonna answer more questions. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo tong technique na to. So, to brighten my blush some more, I like this Romand in the shade Better Than Cheek. Ayan, it's a very bright, almost white na peachy shade. And I take this and I put that around the blush, especially on my under eyes. It's a very subtle difference, but it's giving me that very... Okay, let's do the eyes while I answer another question. If you are not a content creator, what would you pursue as a career? Wow, that's a nice question. Parang ako Miss Universe dito, guys, ha? Pero, if hindi ako content creator, definitely I would write for a magazine about kaartihan. So, it's either I'm a beauty editor, kapal lang, pero yes, I'm a beauty editor. Something about writing sa kaartihan world. I wanted to pursue fashion before, but I just didn't know what to do. Like, I wanted to be in a magazine somewhere. Write before, not anymore. I only write scripts now, but I used to write a lot before and I'm quite good at it. And sobrang arte ko na talaga since bata ako. So, I've always wanted to do something in fashion or beauty. I'm definitely doing all that, but while I'm doing all that, you best believe I'm still trying to be an influencer or content creator because this is what I've always wanted. And here I am! Thank you, Lord! Someone asked what's the best thing about living alone. Guys, it's basically being alone. You can do whatever you want. You can watch everything you want to watch. You can sleep whenever. You can watch from your phone na talagang sagad ang volume. Like, basically, you don't have to think about other people. It can get pretty isolating, but for me, it's freeing being able to do whatever I want. I can film in peace na hindi ako nahihiya na may nanonood sa akin, ay may nakakarinig. It's great. It's great. As long as hindi ako super isolated dito, I always try to socialize. If you got the socialization down, like you have somewhere to go every day, you have friends, ganyan, and your family is okay naman with that, they visit from time to time, then living alone, it's good. How to have confidence? What do you suggest to those mababa ang confidence? Okay, confidence, you have to think of it as something na hindi naman talaga siya constant thing. Nagfluctuate yan, especially for women. We get our period, usually around this time. We don't really feel best. Alam mo yon, it's something na you have to keep working on, and it's something that fluctuates over time. And the best thing is you have an average confidence. Na kahit may period ka, you don't think that you're the ugliest person in the world. You know what I mean? So what I would do if mababa ang confidence ko is I physically do something to take care of myself. So it's either I go to the gym, clear my mind, walk, I do my makeup, I take a shower. Like, you will be surprised how much a shower can change your mood. You put on really upbeat music, not talking about confidence, this and that. You dance around. It's something na proactive na ginagawa ko to myself, to take care of myself, that makes me feel more confident. So, if I'm rotting in bed thinking I'm ugly and wala akong ginagawa, yun lang talaga yung ginagawa ko. Of course, hindi tataas ang aking confidence. But if I'm out there, walking, I'm in the shower, taking a shower, paglabas ko ng shower, I do my skincare, I do my makeup, I do my hair, and you eat good, importante rin yan, you eat good, you exercise. After all of that, your body and mind will recognize, like, oh, we are taking care of ourselves, and it's gonna reflect on what you see in the mirror and also what you think about yourself. So, yon ang aking best advice. Okay, I like this question so much. May nagtanong, advise us how to navigate love life in 20s, ate. Wow, paano tayong podcast ang atake ngayon? But I love this question so much kasi I had my fair share of bad relationship, especially in nung early 20s ako, no? Now, I'm in my mid-20s. I feel like I'm in my healthiest relationship. And my advice in navigating your life in your 20s, it's gonna sound super cheesy, but this works, I swear. The greatest love of your life, especially in your 20s, should be yourself. I know, it's like love yourself, whatever, but it honestly works so much. Once you start really loving yourself, you spend a lot of time getting to know yourself. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. Really, you take care of yourself. You know your boundaries. It's just, you love yourself so much. Everything flows. Like, honestly, everything flows once you start loving yourself. Why? Kasi even if you meet a really bad man, you will not let yourself be in that situation. Alam mo yon, nakakita mo pa lang na, oy, parang red flag to. Hindi mo na agad ito tolerate. Yung ganon. And it just shows, kapag love na love mo talaga yung sarili mo, it just shows, shady men will not be attracted to you. And again, even if ma-attract sila sa'yo, you will not let that happen kasi nga, you have your boundaries. You love yourself so much. And in your 20s, guys, this is, I feel like, the most freedom you'll have ever. Kasi in your 20s, you start earning a little bit of money. You have your adult money na. It's very nice. So, wow! And mas pinapayagan ko ng lumabas, staying out. So really, experience everything you can with your friends. This is the best time to build your village that you want to have in your 30s. So be a villager, hang out with your friends, prioritize your friends, your family. So by the time you're 30s, you have a solid foundation of people na talagang will support you no matter what. And my biggest advice to you guys in your 20s, do not be male-centric. Actually, any age naman, if you're a female, no, do not be male-centric. If you're male-centered, hindi talaga siya okay. Kasi this is the best time to really learn everything about yourself. Grow your career. Ayan, 20s, it's the time to grow your career, know your boundaries. Even if you're in a relationship, I'm in a relationship, but I wouldn't consider me male-centered at all, like not even a little bit. Kasi both of us recognize that this is the time to really work on ourselves. Progress in our career, travel, see the world. Alam mo yon, kasi lumalawak talaga yung perspective mo. Once you start experiencing so many things, you start traveling, you start talking to different types of people, seeing how your friends are growing as well. Kasi, you know, my friends, I met them a decade ago, iba na sila ngayon. So yeah, I know this may not be the type of advice you would want to hear in terms of navigating your relationship in your 20s. But really, instead of like thinking of it as an outward thing, you're putting your love out there, put it back in yourself, and trust me, everything will flow. Everything will flow. Na-experience ko nito, guys. I was male-centered in my early 20s. I let people walk all over me. And then once I start thinking about myself lang, ganyan. Not just myself in a selfish way, you know what I mean? But like in a taking care of myself, self-love type of way. Na talagang pinarioritize ko yung sarili ko. I focus on my career. And then the right guy just happened to come along. And even so, even na mahal ko siya, hindi pa rin talaga siya yung center ng mundo ko, center ng universe ko. He's there, he's part of it. He's a very, very big part of it. But, ang dami pa rin aspect ng buhay ko na compromising the Janica universe. Wow. And that really helped me in terms of navigating my love life in my 20s. And he understands it. And I get to live this life na full of growth, ganyan, full of experiences. And as I go about my 20s, mas na-strengthen ko yung relationship ko, not just with my boyfriend, but with my family, with my friends, most especially. So yeah, that's my advice. Thank you so much for tuning in our podcast. Wow! Naging podcast na tayo dito, ha? Okay, kailangan kong mag-lashes, guys, kasi may binili ako sa TikTok shop. Nabudol ako! Okay, kailangan natin bilisan at malalobat na ang aking camera. Ang dal-dal nyo kasi! Wow! Dami yung tanong! Actually, ako talaga ang madaldal, guys. Okay, lashes na lang naman na and lipstick. Tapos, ang ating get dressed with me ay sa TikTok. Kasi, I'm gonna do more fashion videos, guys. Kasi gusto ko maging fashionist. What? Ay, manga pala ito. This is glueless. Glue-free. Ayan. I'm not sure if I like this style. Okay, one final step is my hourglass. Recently, ko lang natutunan paano gamitin itong finishing powder. So, it's after everything pala. You just put like a veil of hourglass all over your skin. And honestly, it's giving like real life filter. I really love it. Then I take the lighter shade. Again, put that on the areas na gusto ko mas light. I get it now. It's so pretty. It's just obvious in person. But it's giving that beautiful veil all over your skin. Charlotte Tilbury. Nililigo talaga to, guys. Requirement na maligo. I have a fan. From Colorado. Where is it? Okay, for the lipstick. So, I've been using this lip combo. So, I take Faux Freckle from Maybelline. I use this as a lip liner. Like that. Then I put Nostalgia from Happy Skin. Let's take this off. Ang tagal ko nandito, so hopefully nag-work siya. Let's do one more question. What product, any makeup, skincare, or other stuff changed your life and you can't stop repurchasing? Wow. I'm gonna do skincare on this one. I'd say vitamin C. I change my vitamin C serum from time to time because I do work with different brands. But vitamin C serum from Garnier, from Dr. Althea, Some by Me. Sobrang naging life-changing niya for me kasi sobrang napafade niya ang aking mga dark spots. I used to struggle. Can I just say, this is looking so good so far? But yes, I really struggle with hyperpigmentation from my pimples. And vitamin C has changed the game so much for me. Guys, this looks so good! Ah! Sana hindi siya bumagsak. It looks so good. That's amazing! Hang on. Let me fix it with my finger. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go get dressed sa aking TikTok and then I'll be back. Bugs! Nakabihis na. Hello, guys! Kumalit na ang aking condo kasi ako ay nagbihis. Normal. But this is the finished look. Mag-upload na lang ako sa IG ng aking photos. Syempre, gaganda-gandahan niya tayo. I love this capri pants. It's a moment. So I'm gonna link everything, all of my outfits sa description na lang. So this top is from Zara, from Freya, from Zalora, and from Mango. Let's do finishing touches. I'm gonna add more blush. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for FaceTiming with me. And call ko na, no? Please like and subscribe. And call ko na. Pasensya na ha. Until our next Get Ready With Me na lang. Bye!